Hi, we're here with Canon UK today, and we're taking a look at the brand new Canon EOS R7. So this is a high-end flagship APS-C mirrorless camera that uses Canon's RF mount, the same as used by its current full-frame models. So the EOS R7 uses a 32.5 megapixel sensor that's similar to those in the EOS M6 Mark II and the EOS 90D, but it now has optimized micro lenses and a wiring layer which is designed to enhance its performance. So the EOS R7 is smaller and lighter than the EOS 7D Mark II DSLR, whose space it notionally takes in the company's range. But it offers 15 frames per second continuous shooting using a mechanical shutter, and 30 frames per second with the electronic shutter, which is much quicker than any DSLR Canon has made. And that is with continuous autofocus at full resolution. The autofocus system employs Canon's dual-pixel CMOS AF2, which is the same as used in the Canon EOS R3 flagship mirrorless camera. It gives 100% coverage of the frame, and it has intelligent subject detection that can recognize animals, humans, and vehicles. There's touch and drag AF using the touchscreen on the back, and the camera also allows you to use case studies to tune the autofocus performance for different kinds of shooting situations. In terms of video recording, the camera offers 4K video at up to 60 frames per second using the full sensor width, and that's downsampled from 7K. It also includes Canon Log 3, which will allow easier color grading in post-production. You can record high-speed video at full HD at up to 120 frames per second, and there's also 4K time-lapse on board. So on the side you'll find microphone and headphone sockets, along with a micro HDMI, USB-C, and a remote release connector. The camera has a 2.36 million dot viewfinder, which has got 1.15 times magnification. And it's also got a 3-inch fully articulated touchscreen, and this has got 1.62 million dot resolution. It's weather sealed, supposedly to the same level as the EOS 90D, and the EOS R7 includes in-body image stabilization. And this also works in concert with optical stabilization in IS lenses, and it can give up to 8 stops of stabilization. You've also got, for the first time in a Canon camera, automatic horizon correction, where it will level the horizon for you using rotation of the sensor by the image stabilization system. On the side, there's dual UHS-2 SD card slots, but this camera hasn't got a built-in flash. So for connecting to a smartphone, you've got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and the EOS R7 supports live streaming. In terms of body design, the EOS R7 is really small. It's actually smaller than the Canon EOS 250D DSLR, and it has a few nice new interface features. So it's got a new thumb control wheel, which surrounds the joystick, which means you can use both of them really easily with the camera up to your eye. There's also a physical AF and manual focus switch on the front, which allows you to change focus mode with RF and RFS lenses that don't have switches on them. So Canon has launched a couple of new RFS lenses, which are specifically designed for APS-C format, but you can also use all of the Canon's existing RF mount lenses for full frame. So Canon has also introduced an 18 to 150mm f3.5 to 6.3 IS STM, which will be a kit lens for the EOS R7, and it offers a 28 to 240mm equivalent range, and it's got built-in stabilization, giving up to 7 stops of stabilization with the EOS R7, and it has 4.5 stops of image stabilization on its own. There's also a small 18 to 45mm f4.5 to 6.3 IS STM lens, which is tiny and collapsible, and it's really the kit lens for the EOS R10. So the EOS R7 will be in the shops in June, and it's going to cost £1,349 body only, or £1,699 with the 18 to 150mm lens. The 18 to 45mm lens, meanwhile, will cost £319 on its own. The 18 to 150mm will cost £519 on its own. So thanks very much for watching. Click the subscribe link, and do visit our website at amateurphotographer.co.uk to see all of the information on these exciting new cameras.